Hey everybody, and welcome to this video. I'm Inxlaura123. It is spooky season, everyone. Yes, it's Halloween soon. So I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit and answer some Halloween themed questions. So this is a Halloween tag. I found the questions online, so I thought I would do a video and answer these spooky Halloween questions. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and if you do want to get involved, answer the questions down below in the comments section. It'd be great to hear your answers as well. So before I get started, I want to say obviously a big thank you to my very special guests for being here in this spooky Halloween video. Of course, we have the one, the only, Jack and Sally. Oh yeah. Anyway, okay, so can I just say I love Halloween. Okay, ever since I was a little girl, I've always been totally obsessed with Halloween. All things spooky, I'm there for it. I love it. Okay, so we're just going to answer these questions. I've got my laptop here with the questions on, so I'm just going to kind of scroll along as I'm doing this. By the way, do you like my Ghostbusters Slimer t-shirt? It's pretty cool. Anyway, okay, so first question is favourite horror or Halloween themed song? So without a doubt, I love Michael Jackson Thriller. I think that song and the video as well is absolutely amazing. It never gets old. Like, it always feels fresh, and it always scares me when I watch the video. When I was a little girl and I used to watch that video, oh my god, I was terrified. I don't think I'm per se terrified now, but like I still am a bit like, especially at the end where he just like turns around and stuff. But yeah, really good song, really catchy. You know, all these years you still, you know, dance along to it and it just feels fresh. And I love Michael Jackson. I love Thriller. I think it's one of his best songs that he ever did. So yeah, I reckon Thriller is my favourite Halloween spooky song. Right, okay. Name something you wouldn't want to run into a dark forest or an abandoned building. Oh, don't know, like, well, I wouldn't want to run into anything like horrific or horrible, or anyone horrific or horrible. There is something very creepy about like abandoned places. I love watching like paranormal like TV shows and stuff, and I love it when they kind of do go and investigate at abandoned places, because the history there and like what's gone on, and like just it's creepy, just a creepy vibe when you go into somewhere. So yeah, I don't know, I just don't want to find anyone. Oh, also, as they always say, it's not only the spirits and spooky stuff that you can find in abandoned places. It could be someone who's a little bit dodgy, a little bit scary, as in human, but a bit dodgy, a bit scary. Okay, have you ever played with a Ouija board? No. I think people are quite shocked at that, because I know I'm into like paranormal and stuff. But no, I've never ever done a Ouija board. I was actually discussing this with Nathan the other night, and I said, you know what, I'd actually really like to try one, but I'm just so afraid. I'm so scared that something would go just really wrong. And I know people are like, oh, it's just a game. And, you know, obviously to an element it is a game. But I think, you know, the horror stories you hear over the years from people, especially someone I know who did one and had a really horrible experience of it. And I'm like, I don't know, something about it, it fascinates me, but terrifies me. I'm just so scared of bringing something darker, evil into, you know, wherever you're doing it. And I suppose I just want to, partly I want to see if it's real, but the other part of me is like, if it is, I don't want it to be, and I'm terrified. But the other part's like, oh, you know, what does it feel like, you know, and like to feel it moving and stuff. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I've never done it. Will I ever do it in my life? I might do at some point in the future. It's never say never, but like, no, I don't think. I'm a wimp. I don't think I'm brave enough for a Ouija board. Let me know if you've ever like played around with like the Ouija, and if you've had any results from it. Favourite horror monster or villain? It's got to be the one and only Dracula. I mean, come on. It's got to be. Like, I love Dracula. Just the whole, I love vampire thing. Like, I do. I just love vampires. Like, they're living forever, and just the mysterious vibe they have. I mean, obviously, you know, they do bite your neck and drink the red stuff from you. But, yeah, there's something cool about vampires. And to me, Drac, the one and only, is just like, yeah, the ultimate kind of character for me. The creepiest thing that's ever happened while you were alone? Loads of things. I've been in the house on my own so many times over the years, and yeah, I've had some very weird experiences. I've had some experiences when there were other people in the house as well, but like, yeah, on my own, I've heard things. I remember just being here quite a lot, actually. It hasn't happened for a little while, so hopefully I don't jinx this as I'm saying it. But I remember being in the house, and just like hearing footsteps upstairs, and I'm like, well, there's no one here. It's impossible to hear footsteps. Like, what's going on? Like, yeah. So that, I think, hearing things, and I know Nathan, my fiance, has experienced things when he's been here on his own in the house. He's seen things and heard things, but for me it's more a case of hearing things. And I don't know, like there's just something extra scary when paranormal stuff happens and you're on your own. So yeah, I think probably hearing the things like footsteps and stuff, or creaks, when you hear the creaks and stuff in the house. If you were dared to spend the night in a haunted house, would you do it? Hell yeah, I would do it. I wouldn't do it alone. If I was with Nathan or with like a group of people who were doing like a ghosting, that'd be cool. Like, yeah, I would definitely do it. I think it was fun. I'd love to gain experience as a ghost hunter kind of vibe, and I'd love to see what evidence we could get and stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't do it on my own, but I would love to stay in one of the old, like, famous haunted houses, even though I live in one. My house is haunted, fact. So yeah, I would definitely do that. Am I superstitious? Yes, I'm very superstitious. That's a song, isn't it? Very superstitious. Good song. Was that Stevie Wonder? I don't know. I think so. Anyway, moving on. Yes, I am very superstitious. There's certain things that I, have in my mind. Like when I'm walking, I won't walk on these three, like the drains and that. I won't walk on the three things, or I won't walk under a ladder, or I just, if there's a black cat that goes past me. See, this is confusing. Some people say when a black cat goes past you, it's good luck, and other people say it's bad luck. I always think it's good luck. So if I see a black cat run across my path, I do go and normally get a scratch card or a lottery ticket. But yeah, I'm very superstitious, especially like numbers as well and stuff. Do you ever see figures in your peripheral vision? No. Luckily, I think I probably have at some point in my life, like seen something move and you're like, what's that? Have I just imagined that? Or actually, yeah, there was a time when me and Nathan many years ago went to see a film at the Odeon Cinema in Southend, and I still think 100% I saw a shadow figure, and then I found out that screening room was in fact haunted. But anyway, another story. But yeah, I'm sure I saw something move past me over there, but I don't know. Yeah. Okay, which urban legend scares you? Ooh, I'm trying to think of like an urban legend. Probably the Hat Man, and that's because Nathan has had experiences with the Hat Man. If you don't know what it is, look it up, Google it. So where people see like this man in, like a tall man in like a black suit with a black hat in their bedroom, and Nathan used to experience it quite a lot. When he was younger, he said he would literally be in bed and see the Hat Man. But yeah, probably that, or Slender Man as well. I've read a book about Slender Man a few years ago. That was terrifying. So yeah, Slender Man and the Hat Man. Man and man. Two men. Do you prefer gore or thrillers? I don't like gore. It's not my thing. Whether it's in a book, whether it's in a film, I don't like it. I don't read it. I was reading a horror the other day and I was really enjoying it. I like that kind of psychological horror and spooky horror, whatever. But like as soon as it gets gory and like too much information, I'm like, nah. I don't mind a bit of gore. Like if I'm reading a vampire book, clearly there's going to be a bit of gore, right? But when it goes full on in detail, that's not my thing. So no, I don't like that. Do I believe in multiple dimensions or worlds? Yeah, I do actually. Like there's more to learn about it. I think it's very fascinating, and I do think what's happening in another dimension at this very time, and like the spirit world and stuff. Like there's so much. It's overwhelming. You can't even possibly begin to think, where do I start? But yeah, I definitely believe there's like other dimensions. And yeah, I mean, I'm into like whole time travel thing as well. I do believe that you can like time travel, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just a bit out there, but yeah, I definitely do believe in like multiple dimensions. Have I ever made a potion of any sort? I haven't done a potion, but I do remember, weirdly, it come true. So maybe I'm a witch. Well, before I met Nathan, I'd had like really bad disastrous like relationship stuff, and I just wanted to meet someone nice, and I'd done this thing called cosmic ordering, and look it up, like it's really fascinating. I really got into it and stuff, and it's like the power of thinking and also writing things down, wanting them to happen. So I'd done this list of things that I wanted in a man and in a relationship, and I wrote all these things on a bit of paper. And then I remember, I mean, this was over 13 years ago because we've been together that long. Is a lot. I can't remember every detail, but I remember I wrote this list of all the sort of attributes I wanted in a man and a relationship. And I literally done that. And then you have to, I think, did I rip the paper and put it in the garden in bits, or burnt it or something like that? And you have that kind of cosmic ordering that it's going to happen. You have to like will it to happen. And then sure enough, literally a few weeks after doing that kind of, not spell, but cosmic ordering, whatever, I met Nathan. And he literally had so many attributes, even like to the looks and stuff. I wanted someone with dark hair and, everything, like his personality, his humour, the banter that we have, the love, like affectionate, like everything was very, very similar to what I wanted. And I always tell him that. I'm like, I put a spell to get you, kind of. But I've never made like any potions or anything. Do I get easily scared? Yes, I am a scaredy cat. Like literally, you know what I hate the most? Jump scares. I cannot stand it. Nathan doesn't do it anymore because he knows it just really terrifies me and annoys me because I don't like being scared. But when anyone jump scares me, when it's like someone will just, sorry, I've got really annoying, there's a hair from somewhere that's tickling me, like jump scares you, like goes boo. He used to do this thing where he'd like hang around the side of the room and then he'd like, whoo, and it would make me scream. And he doesn't do that anymore because I'm like, no, stop doing that. I don't like it. But there's been other people over the years that like try and like jump scare me, and I really don't like it. Like, don't creep up on me and scare me because I'll not like it. So yeah, I'm just very scared easily, whether it's something I hear, whether it's something I see, whether I'm thinking of something. Like, I do get scared very easily. Have you ever played Bloody Mary? I have. I did do that. I've done the whole kind of looking into the mirror thing. I remember a good few years ago, me and Nathan were like in the bathroom mirror because we was talking about this. Like, if you look into the mirror and you try and, you look at it, but you really look at yourself and you see yourself changing and a spirit connecting with you. And it is really weird. Because at first I was like, nah, it's a load of rubbish. But when I did it, we both did it and we were both like, oh my God. Like, you see your face transform and it feels like you're connecting with someone else. Really, really bizarre. But yeah, I've done the Bloody Mary thing, but I didn't see her. She didn't appear to me, but I have done stuff like spooky stuff with a mirror. I do believe a lot in the whole like paranormal mirrors connection, and obviously that's why a lot of people cover their mirrors. God, my voice is getting really croaky. I'm doing this paranormal spooky video, my voice, can you hear it? It's got really croaky. Okay, do you believe in demons and the devil? I do believe in dark stuff. I never want to mess with dark entities. But I do believe in it. I do believe there's something out there that's darker. I do think, especially if you're like playing around with spooky stuff, you don't know what you're messing with. So hence I don't really play around with it. But yeah, I do believe there is this kind of darkness out there. And also I think there must be real. It must be real, because why would the Vatican have like a whole thing, made for exorcisms and stuff? Like, if they thought it was a load of rubbish, why would they bother doing that? So yeah, I do believe that there is something dark. I think there's nice spirits. I think there's spirits that obviously are our loved ones who have passed on and stuff. And I do think there's also something a bit darker and a bit spookier that I don't want to mess with. You're home alone, but you hear footsteps in your house. What do? I run. That's what I do. I run out of the house and will appear at a neighbour's door going, help me. I don't like that thought. That terrifies me. So yeah, I would literally just run. Just get out if you can. If I'm kind of trapped in the house, I'd probably just get my phone and be like, help me, ring Nathan or something. Luckily, actually, I've got a friend who lives in the road, so I can just ring her. She can knock over, help me. If you got trapped in a scary movie, which one would it be? Oh, I don't know. Would you want to be trapped in a scary movie? Well, my favourite horror film of all time is The Ring. So I have to say that one. Honestly, the scene where she crawls out of the television is the scariest scene ever for me in a horror film. The Grudge was pretty scary as well. But yeah, The Ring for me is my scariest and favourite horror film of all time. So I'd probably go in that one just to like hang out with Samara and just be like, all right, how you doing? Let's go down the well for a bit of fun. God, that sounds dodgy. Okay, hold on, if you were only ever to wear one Halloween costume for the rest of your life, what would it be? So I would probably be like just like a sexy witch or a sexy vampire. I'll probably go with the witch. I mean, I've got the long black hair, and I have dressed up as a witch many a time for Halloween. So it's, a nice little dress, some nice like boots, a hat, me wand and me broomstick. Yeah, cool. I'll go with that. Okay, in a zombie apocalypse, what is your weapon of choice? Oh, I don't know. I don't really like zombie stuff. Like, I don't really know what my weapon of choice would be. Something sharp, something big and something sharp and something strong. Zombies aren't really my thing. I don't really do, there's some people that like, love zombie stuff and love zombie films and TV shows. Yeah, I don't like zombies. And I think it was because when I was a little girl, I walked downstairs once to get a drink. This was really late at night. My dad was watching a horror film about zombies. I think it was Return of the Living Dead or something. And I still, like, honestly, it freaks me out when I think about it. It still freaks me out because I remember just walking in and seeing these things on the screen and be like, ah! My dad was like, well, why did you come down? And, it's the middle of the night anyway. So I don't like zombie stuff. I don't like it. Zombie don't do nothing for me. I don't like it. I don't like it. No like it. No, zombie, no like it. Would you rather go to a Halloween party or go trick-or-treating? Definitely a Halloween party. I was never allowed to go trick-or-treating. To be fair, trick-or-treating, I mean, it's sort of big now-ish, but when I was a kid, back in the 80s, we didn't really have kids go around trick-or-treating. I mean, you might have had the odd person, like, knock round, but in general, I think it's more of an American thing than a UK thing. I mean, obviously, we do have it now. We have had it a long time in the UK, but it's more, I still think more people in America make a big thing of trick-or-treating than we do here. But yeah, I was never allowed to go trick-or-treating. I never did go trick-or-treating. So I'd have to say a little Halloween party, a little Halloween bash. Me and Nathan always have a little Halloween party. It's also our anniversary that we got engaged, so we kind of celebrate that and celebrate Halloween the same day. Okay, so you are in a horror movie. Are you the final girl, the first to die, the comic relief, the skeptic, or the smart one, or the killer? Oh, I'm clearly the funny one. Like, I am the little, the funny, silly, stupid one. I probably wouldn't be the final girl. I wouldn't be, like, anything bad. So I'd just be like, yeah, I'm the funny one. Haha, I'm stupid and silly. And I'd make everyone laugh until clearly it was too late because it's a horror film. But yeah, I'd be the comedy funny one. Do you have to watch something happy after watching a horror movie, or can you go to sleep? No, I have to watch. I can't watch anything spooky, ghosty, like paranormal or horror at night. I cannot do it because it really does play on my mind. I have horrible nightmares, dreams that I can't sleep. It really makes me anxious as well. So I can only watch anything like that during the day. And yes, I do always have to have something funny, silly, cutesy on afterwards because otherwise it just plays on my mind and I don't like it. Whilst watching scary movies, are you the person who yells at the characters, the person whose eyes are covered the whole film, or the person who falls asleep? So if this was a question to my mum, bless her, she would have said fall asleep because she always fell asleep in films. I think even in a horror film, she'd have probably fell asleep in a film. For me, like, I don't know. I don't sit through the whole film like that because that would be like pointless. But I do have moments where I'm like hiding behind my hands. So yeah, that'd be me. I don't yell at the characters. I know what they mean though, because sometimes you're watching a horror film and you're like, why are you doing that? Why are you going there on your own? Don't be stupid. But like, no, I just tend to be like, now and again, covering my face. Are you the one who gets scared or the one who does the scaring? Well, as I say, I'm a scaredy cat, so I definitely get scared. I don't think I could scare anyone, to be fair. I'm not a particularly scary person. My favourite scary book. Oh, I mean, I've read a lot of horror books. This is going to be a tricky one because I do like reading horror. Ironically, I don't like Stephen King books. People are really shocked when they find out that because I'm a very proud bookworm and I love horror, but I don't like Stephen King books. They just don't do it for me. But yeah, I don't know. I've read so much like horror over the years. I think the scariest book that I ever read, and it's always stayed with me, is a book by, what's his name? Jason something Renwick or something. It's called Hidden Pictures. If you're into horror and you need to check it out. Hidden Pictures. Google it. You'll find out the author. It's Jason something. And it was a fantastic book. It was so creepy and scary. It made me just on edge every time I read it, but I loved it. And they had, like, apart from the actual story being good, they had these really scary, spooky, like illustrations throughout the story that went with it. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. I wish they would make a film of that because it'd be amazing. So yeah, Hidden Pictures by, I can't remember his name. How old were you when you first saw, sorry, how old were you when you saw your first horror movie? Well, probably when I walked downstairs and saw my dad watching Night of the Living Dead or whatever it was called. Oh, I don't know. Like, yeah, probably in my teenage years, I probably sneaked and watched an 18 film and I shouldn't have, and then thought, oh my God, I'm terrified now. So yeah, I don't know the exact age. What was my first Halloween costume? I can't remember. Probably a witch. It's just an easy costume, isn't it? When you got long blonde hair. Long blonde hair? Oh God, I'm tired. When you've got long black hair, there we go, not blonde. Yeah. It's an easy costume. Long black hair, hat, dress, yeah, you sorted, broomstick. What are you going to be for Halloween this year? So it's a bit random. There's a choice of two things, right? I've got so many different outfits and stuff, but like over the years that I've collected, and there's two that I'm thinking either Medusa, because I've got like the snakes. I've got a headband with like pretend snakes on it. I've got a green wig. I can do my nails green dress, all that. Or if I'm not Medusa, I can be the devil, because I've got a new devil wig. So it's a wig with the little devil horns attached to it. I've got a red dress and a red cape, and I can just do red nails and red lipstick. So I don't know. I'm torn at the moment. Look at my socials. Then you'll see. Obviously, I always post my selfies on there, so you'll see what I went as. If you could have a spooky Halloween pet, what would you pick? So black cat, owl, rat, wolf. Ooh, I don't know. Probably. Ooh, I would say a black cat, but like cats don't like me. I like cats. They don't particularly like me. So I don't know. I'm not sure actually. Probably. Oh, I don't know. Probably a bat because I like vampires. Yeah. And what are you going to be for Halloween this year? I'm sure I just answered that. But anyway, what have I just answered? I don't know. What have I doing? No, I've answered that one. Oh, I've got mixed up. Anyway, there we go. I'm very, very tired. It's been a long day. I've had a really busy week this week at work as well. I'm exhausted. If I don't make much sense, that is why I apologise. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the little Halloween spooky questions. And of course, we have Jack and Sally. Do you know this little secret actually that I'm going to tell you now? I've only just saw Nightmare Before Christmas for the first time like 2 years ago. Was it 3 years? 3 years ago. Yeah, I'd never seen it. I can't believe it, and now I'm completely obsessed with it. I always remember when I was younger thinking, should I watch it? Nah. Should I watch it? Nah. And then I remember saying like to Nathan, should I watch Nightmare Before Christmas? And he was saying, well, it's one of my favourite films of all time. Like, I love it. Let's watch it together. I watched it. I got hooked on it. And now I have Jack and Sally, and like, I have T-shirts and, yeah, lots of Jack and Sally stuff. So, yeah, I love Nightmare Before Christmas. Anyway... I'm really not making much sense. I am so tired. But yeah, thank you for watching and have a fantastic Halloween. What are you doing for Halloween? Let me know in the comments section. So we're going to have our own little Halloween party. I'll have the day off work, which is cool. So we are going to play some Halloween games. We're going to watch Halloween film. We've got our little food and drinks and stuff for the Halloween buffet, which will be nice. And yeah, just spend time together and be spooky. Obviously, lots of dressing up, lots of selfies in our spooky costumes. I think Nathan is just going to put on a mask. Like, he's so basic. Like, he'll just be like, right, here's a mask. Done. I'm like, right, I need a wig. I need an outfit. I need this. I need a prop. I need... So, yeah. But, yeah, let us know what you are doing for Halloween. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye. Stay spooky.